Hey everyone! Hey everyone, my name is... Ay, mali pala. Hey everyone! Jarvin, ba't ganyan yung mukha mo?
Sige na, tuloy mo na.
Okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Ham Deloria.
My name is Jarvin. Hoy, tumatagal!
Go na! Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Kasi!
What am I doing?
Okay.
Ah.
What am I doing? Now, how can I do it? Well, okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Dali!
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. You see? I'm making it perfect already.
Okay, fine, sorry.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Ham Deloria.
My name is Jarvin.
Chua.
Jarvin.
Okay, and this is week 4 of
Weekly Buddy! Hello.
Hi Jarvin, how are you?
I'm fine, I guess. I have the weekly puppy to take care of, but
We
he's
should have
outside.
gotten him.
He's outside. Maybe
Next time we'll show
Yeah,
him.
the next episode or the next other ones. How are you, Ham?
I'm good. I'm very excited because it's been, I think, 3 weeks since Weekly Buddy had the last episode. So
Yeah.
there's been a lot of things that's been going on.
Uh-huh.
For me personally, one of my very close friends died because of COVID.
Oh, really?
Yeah, very very sad news. He's from Manila.
Mhm.
So I've dealt with it for a few days, and then I just seemed to needed the time to collect myself, and I didn't feel like doing a vlog at that time was very appropriate or timely.
Yeah.
How about you?
I've been here and there.
Mhm.
I've been down. I've kind of been. I was previously diagnosed with clinical depression, so probably that's one of the reasons why I felt down, and I just didn't have. I just didn't have the mood for anything. Like even going to work was a chore. Even waking up at an early hour was a chore for me. So
Yeah.
so maybe I also wasn't ready to film a vlog for some reason, and I feel like this episode is gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit deep. It's gonna
Yeah.
be a little bit informative, but it's kind of a serious note. But I think it's timely to talk about.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot serious than our previous episodes.
and
And the reason for and the reason for that is because I feel like it's one of the things that people tend to miss.
yeah, when we said it was serious, the background just kind of okay, bye.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Right? It's like okay, bye.
Is it still gonna die?
Yeah. No, please. No, I'm not gonna make it.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, so as I was saying,
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's a timely topic just because I feel like a lot of people are going through it and have
Yeah.
started going through it, especially when the pandemic started. It triggered a
Yeah.
lot of emotions for people,
Yeah.
and I think it's important for everyone to know that it is real.
Yeah.
And I think that citing examples and experiences would definitely help us understand. And I think Jarvin is one to speak about it the best because, as he said, he has been clinically diagnosed with it. So Jarvin, if you don't mind, how did you know that it was depression prior to getting diagnosed?
How did I know it was depression prior to being diagnosed? Because most of the time, I would stay in this very room. Actually, if you guys noticed, we're in a new
setting.
we're in a new studio, and that studio is in my room.
Yeah.
But all kidding aside, I want to welcome all of you to my room, to a place where, these walls have seen a lot, especially in my personal life. These walls have seen a lot. Like we are in a room where I survived a suicide attempt. Most of the time when I was a kid, especially when I was in high school, and I think this is the first time I've been open about it, but I think it's the first time that people who don't know me are gonna hear about myself, and I'm fine with it as long as we make people understand what's really going on.
Yeah.
like for a long time, I kept to myself in this room with my video game consoles, with my books, all alone by myself. And these walls have actually seen me attempt suicide.
Okay.
I've actually put a gun in my mouth and, you know, pulled the
Almost
trigger.
Yeah.
And by luck, it jammed. So here I am today with my weekly buddy. Yeah, so we are in this room. You know, there's a lot of ups and downs that I've experienced in my life. But here's the thing: depression is real.
Yes, it is.
It's so sad about the Philippines. It's because whenever you're sad, whenever you have a problem, and you tell it to people you care about, most of the time your feelings get invalidated, right?
That's true.
Especially right now in this pandemic, you go like, "Oh, I'm depressed," and people are, "No, you're just, you know,
You're just really sad.
you're just really sad because of the pandemic. You're just really sad because, you know, you don't get to do your usual things." But there's a fine line between being sad and being depressed. Like I personally myself, like I've stayed here thinking of ways of how to end my life without pain. And for me, that was the most selfless act I can think of because I felt that like the world kind
Did
of...
you say selfless or
Yeah,
selfish?
selfless.
Okay.
Yeah, because to me, I felt like the world didn't want me here.
Okay.
So me thinking of ending my life was me giving the world what it wants.
Okay.
And for multiple days on end, I'd be here listening to music, even if the music is upbeat, even if the music is, you know, I just lie in bed. And as I mentioned, I had a video game console when I was growing up, and that didn't even interest me.
Yeah.
Like I was just literally laying in my bed, thinking of what did I do? Why do I deserve this?
So during the time when you were going through it, and I believe that it's an ongoing process for most people. It's not like if you're done with one certain experience and you wallow into it. Some people feel like that's the end of your depression, but what a lot of people don't understand is that it's sort of like a tiny voice in your head that somehow triggers you very randomly most of the time. Now, when you were triggered with the depression phase, and you sort of sought the listening help from other people, specifically your friends, have you ever experienced where, like you mentioned earlier, those friends invalidating what you were feeling?
Yeah, a lot. Here's the thing, guys. When you talk to people with depression, you better make sure that you want to really help that person. And you just don't want to go out there and just, you know, like meddle with their lives just because you want something juicy or like you want to make yourself feel better about things. You don't do that.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. A lot of people want to talk to you. I don't know for what reason, but it's not helping you.
Yeah.
It's more of I want to know if
The
why,
juicy
the
tidbits.
juicy tidbits. Why is he like that?
Yeah.
And we're gonna feel that, and we're gonna, especially if a person who's depressed opens up to you, and he trusts you, and later on he finds out that you betrayed his trust. It makes the situation worse. And don't tell a depressed person that you're ready to listen, and then like an hour into your talk, and you get emotionally tired, and you get, you know what? Just get
deal
over
with
it.
Yeah.
Just deal with it. Get over it. Here's the thing, guys. You know why our parents hate if you don't take out the trash? Have you ever wondered why our parents, like, even if I throw a little paper on a corner, you know, people, your mom would get pissed, or my mom would get pissed. Like, just throw it. It's so simple. Just throw it. And you're thinking like, it's a small piece of paper. It's not gonna amount to anything. Like, just clean it up later. Here's the thing: you keep throwing that paper. It doesn't keep, you know, if it doesn't get cleaned up, and you keep throwing, it's gonna pile up. It's gonna be a big, huge, you know, it's gonna be a huge amount of trash in your room, and it's gonna be dirty. It's gonna be smelly, you know, or whatever. So it's just like that. When people tell you that they're going through something, and then you feel like, I'm getting tired of this, because a lot of people do that. Like a lot of people will tell you, "Hey, I'm here to listen," and then once you ramble, once you talk, and they're you can visibly tell like
Mhm.
if they're like
If they're interested
boring
or
me.
disinterested, yeah.
right. So and it's not a good feeling. Like you open yourself to somebody,
Mhm.
and they just don't listen, and you feel like and the worst part is you feel like you have something to be depressed about, and they make you feel like you have no right to act that way, and
Yeah.
that is the worst part.
Yeah. There's nothing actually. I don't think it only applies to depression. The feeling I think transcends to any type of situation. Whenever someone tries to discredit your feelings,
Yeah.
regardless whether it's depression or whether you feel hurt or you feel pain, when someone discredits it, it's adding to the pain even more instead of you
Yeah.
feeling like you're helping the other person.
And here's the thing: a lot of people who are depressed, and you're gonna talk to them, you're gonna go like, "Oh, what makes you this way?" And they're gonna tell you, "I don't know." Guys, believe that.
Yeah,
Sometimes we don't know.
that's true.
Sometimes it's an emotional trauma. Sometimes it's a psychological trauma.
Yeah.
Most of the times it's a chemical imbalance that we just
It-
don't know why your hormones.
Yeah, it's a mixture of every little thing,
Yeah.
which makes it even hard for us who go through depression
To comprehend.
and anyone, to comprehend.
Yeah.
So you can't blame those people for not understanding their own situation because, it's a very complex experience. So to simply just discredit it is very insulting and very offensive.
Have you ever gone through it?
Definitely. I think it started about 7 years ago. Jarvin knows the situation I'm talking about, but
Yeah.
it was something that I also went through. The only difference between him and I was that mine was just a description I gave to myself that I was going through depression. I wasn't clinically diagnosed, but I just know that it's a deeper level of sadness that affected me not only mentally but physically. I believe my weight was just at around 45
Wow.
45 kilograms.
That's like 90 something.
Yeah, and
Barely
that's
100.
that's the weight of me still eating well, but my mental state and my emotional state was taking a toll on my body. So yeah, I went through it, and that's why I'm able to relate to what you said, that it's very insulting and offensive when people discredit
Yeah.
your emotion. And it's true that there's only a very few people who knows how to attack the situation, on how to give advice. It's not for everyone. I on that one, because I don't think everyone is, number one, emotionally prepared to help you through what you're going through. So I understand that, which is why I feel like, which leads me to my next question.
Mhm.
So have you ever thought of going to a professional instead when you weren't getting the advice that you were getting from your friends?
Yeah, that's a tricky question. It's because like a person like me who've experienced friends who didn't care, who just wanted to meddle, would have a hard time going to a professional, because if your friends don't care, how much a person that you don't know, right?
Yeah.
Even if they say like it's their job, it's their sort. I mean, I'm not telling you guys not to go to a psychiatrist. You definitely should see a psychiatrist if you need the professional help. But what I'm saying is that for you people who are forcing these people to see a psychiatrist, to go to a professional,
Yeah.
you gotta understand us. We don't trust people easily, especially people we don't know.
After getting the
Yeah.
experience from the friends.
Yeah. So you gotta be patient with people who are depressed, because in reality, we think lowly of ourselves because of our experiences, and it's not, guys. In the Philippines, they call it inarte.
Yeah.
In English, it's just overacting. It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
It's not. As much as we want to get ourselves out of that funk, we're also looking for people who can understand, and really understand on a deeper level, not just, okay, I get you, okay. No, you just can't keep saying that you understand. We gotta feel that somebody is out there looking for us, our well-being, That's why you gotta find those good people. You gotta find those good friends.
That's true.
It doesn't matter if you have a lot but it matters that you have those few good ones who are willing to stand by with you through thick or thin, through all your rampage, through all your rants, through all your
Through the ups and downs of depression,
through the
yeah.
moods, which is a lot.
Yeah.
So I myself, I'm thankful. I found my weekly buddy. In
Same.
reality, we're not a weekly buddy. You know, we're a daily buddy.
Oh,
Sometimes.
I thought you were.
We-
I thought you were gonna say something else.
Yeah, we're not a weekly buddy because he doesn't go here. Just kidding. No, but we're not a weekly buddy. You find people that you trust. You find, family
Yeah.
shouldn't stop at bloodline.
That's true.
Family is when people care about you. Family is when they genuinely care about your well-being.
Yeah.
Family is when they're willing to stand by all of these things that they don't understand, just for you to get up on your feet
Yeah.
and for you to, be better.
And I think that's a good thing that you pointed out, Jarvin, is that sometimes there's a relationship that you have with your friends that stays in the friendship level.
Yeah.
But in certain situations like these specific situations, I think it's important for you to somehow go beyond friendship and
Yeah.
and dwell into being family instead. Because I think there's a difference in terms of how you deal with your friends and how you deal with your family. I think depression is something that needs to be dealt with by people who considers you family, not just as a friend.
Right. And guys, if you're a person who's dealing with a depressed person, there's one thing I ask of you. You gotta have a lot of patience. Patience with your friend or that person who's dealing with it, and patience with yourself. Because most of the time you're gonna get frustrated. Why am I not helping this person? Why is he not getting better? Why is she not getting better? Why does she still feel this way? Am I not doing enough for this person? No, you are. You're doing a great deal. But sometimes we find it hard to look at the bright side. So in our darkest moments, don't leave us.
Yeah.
In our darkest moments, don't turn off the light. In our darkest moments, be the light that we're looking for. In our darkest moments, be our family.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm thankful I found Ham Viloria here, my weekly buddy, and my family. Alright, so I guess that wraps up this episode of Weekly Buddy. This episode is brought to you again by nobody. So if you want to sponsor your weekly buddies and
I want to promote one brand though.
What?
I'm gonna purchase pretty soon. I swear, I'm gonna purchase pretty soon. But I want to give a shout out to Fat Sushi. The company is owned by my friend's father. My friend is Rio. I'm going to try it out probably next week when we're going to shoot. We're going to have Fat Sushi with us, and also to my cousin
La Besoin.
Le Boisson.
La Besoin. When I was there, I was La Besoin. It's Filipino for I'm full. La
Yeah.
Besoin is French. La
Le
Besoin
Boisson.
is Filipino for I ate myself.
Yeah.
And eating your way, eating is a good way to counter depression too. So if
Yeah,
you want
definitely.
good food, just go on your Facebook page, search for La Besoin.
Yeah.
It's LES.
BOISSON.
Yeah, good thing you finished that. And if you want European food delivered to you here in the Gupan City or the Philippines, in Pangasinan in general, go to La Besoin. And of course, I'm gonna plug something as well.
Go.
Visit magicappliancecenter.com.
Yes.
Visit Magic Appliance Center on Facebook.com
Yes.
and visit Magic Home because we are giving away
Air condition?
No. We are giving away a
Beds?
breakfast set for round 2 of our giveaway.
What do you mean breakfast set? Oh, the
Table,
stuff.
yeah.
Okay, I thought it was food.
We'll work on that.
Okay.
If you get the food, I'm gonna come over. Because previously we gave away a salad set. So anyway, and it was a nice brown couch.
Aircon.
It's a nice brown couch wherein you can lay there
I saw
and
that. I was actually
talk
there.
about your feelings if you want. And we forgot. Actually, he forgot something.
I forgot. As usual, I always forget. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you love this video, subscribe to our subscribe to our channel. All the social media were posted earlier. But subscribe to this channel if you want to view the videos on a weekly basis on your Weekly Buddy.
Yeah, and follow us on Spotify.com. Just look for Weekly Buddy. by Jarvin Shua. Yeah, and you're gonna see this logo right here. This awesome logo created by Thalie. Thanks, Thea.
Thank you.
Thank you, and that's it.
Bye.
Peace. Bye.